All right, we got the Dallas Cowboys at home against the Cincinnati Bengals. Current spread plus 5.5 for the Cowboys at home, -5.5 for the Bengals. Both these teams letting a lot of the other teams score a lot, but the defense for the Cowboys last couple weeks looks a little better, and the offense is at least scoring with Cooper Rush as their quarterback right now with Prescott not playing. But the Bengals, that was a wild game against the Steelers. Joe Burrow still playing great, but they have no defense, and that was really made for a lousy Bengals season. And they probably should go hire what's his name from the Bears. They just fired their head coach, and he was a great D coordinator. He was great with the Colts, and that's where they hired him from. And I think he's better served as just a defense coordinator. He doesn't have to worry about the game clock and all that end of the game type of crap. It's just being a defense coordinator, and this Bengals team would definitely make the playoffs. We're looking at 19. Oh, the total's 50, by the way, too, for that DraftKings. Um, but 19.3 offense. It is ticking up the last couple of games. 28.5 on defense. Points per game last four for the Cowboys. 35 on that crazy Bengals offense. But they're giving up 34.3. Excuse me. That would leave your totals at 54.3 if you go by offensive. Points per game last four added together. 62.8 is for both defenses. And then you got, in my simulation, it's also going to show an over also. And I got a frog in my throat. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like to take overs in the NFL. It's just so many points to score, especially if one of these teams just blows out the other. They'll take their foot off the gas and, not score anymore. We got 202 passing yards per game on the offense. Last four, 202 on defense. Basically the same. So 322 on that high flying Bengals offense, but they're also giving up 284 in the air on defense. Your passing yards per attempt is only 5.5 for the Cowboys, one of the worst in the league. 7.5 on defense, 7.3 on Bengals offense. And that would be above average, but still not top 10. Not a lot of big plays. They just Burrow just takes what he can get, throws to T. Higgins and Jamar Chase and all those guys. But they got to get a running game. But that defense, 8.5 passing yards per game. The rushing yards per attempt is 3.7 for the Cowboys. Still terrible, and it's their weakness for the Cowboys is 5.5. But the Bengals only have 4.5 the last four games, so maybe that Cowboys team can stop the run here. And they've been doing better at that the last two games. 4.3 on the defense for the Bengals, not too bad. Way better than the Cowboys defense. That's why if Cooper Rush can throw the ball really well in the air, you can really beat up on this Bengals team. Points per play is only 1.7 for the Cowboys, horrible on offense. 2.9 on defense, a little better. And 3.2 on offense for the Bengals. That's a top three offense for points per play in the last four games. And the defense, though, 4.1. That's a bottom five in the league. We got total expected points spread is negative 9.1 towards the Bengals. That would be, yeah, it's really close to a bet. It's -3.5 basically. I like 3 or above, but the closer you get, the less money you want to spend. So I don't really know, because look at the point differential. It's down to -7.5 or set -7.2, and that would just be a negative or negative. What would it be? A 1.7 difference, and that would be a no bet. So just know that. If you scroll over here to game cards, we got 34.2% chance for the Cowboys to win our simulations, offense, defense, and 65.8 for the Bengals. The spread would be -4, and that's under that -5.5. I'm almost leaning towards taking a 10-point teaser on the Cowboys with another team. So it would take it up to 15.5. But it's going to cost a lot of juice, so be careful when you do those 10-point teasers. But the total would be 59. As I mentioned, our simulations would show that we should take the over, and 59 is 9 points higher than their line at 50, but at the same time, it could be rough because I don't like to take overs, I mentioned. But look at all these green game cards leaning towards the Bengals. But it is in Dallas, and I don't know. I expect the Bengals to win a close game, but Bengals defense is just so bad that Joe Burrow is just gonna have to keep up. So I'm staying out of this game, honestly, and I might take that 10-point teaser. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to pay the juice because I have to match it up with another 10-point teaser. Then you gotta get both of them right. But if you're gambling on this game, good luck. My name's Jordy. You've been watching Betman Sports Betting, and I'll see you in the next video.